All right, good people. No intro, no outro, just straight fire. You already know what time it is. Back at it again. All right, so this is going to be called a range video, right? So, mm, a lot of times with trading, people get lost in the sauce in regards to structure. Um, and sometimes seeing structure for individuals can be a little bit difficult. So, I have an indicator that actually kind of somewhat maps out structure for you in a sense. Um, at least with my pair, it tends to be solid. So what is called is higher high, lower low live. Let me go ahead and type that in so you can see who it's by. Higher high, lower low live by Lonesome. The whatever dot 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 3232. And pretty much what it does is it maps out those highs or those lows. But the way it's calibrated is kind of weird because if I'm on the daily time frame, this is showing me structure for the 4 hour. And if I go to the 4 hour time frame, this is showing me structure for the 1 hour. So just to like help with structure, I'm on the daily. This is showing me the 4 hour swing structures. So what I can do is I can mop out the 4 hour swing structure. I don't want to mark this as a swing structure as yet because the market is still doing its thing, right? And then I can go down to the 4 hour and then I can map out my daily swing structure. So just kind of adjust this. I'm at my 1 hour swing structure, excuse me. Go ahead, kind of adjust this a little bit. This is really the cheat code because sometimes you really do get lost in the sauce. So as you can see, this right here would be considered 4 hour structure. And then when I map out, go to the 4 hour and map these out, let me put it in a different color. Let's do black. This can be considered 1 hour structure. So let me go ahead, hide that, boom. So I have my 4 hour structure, which is in the red, and then in between I have my 1 hour swing points. Now the reason why this is significant is because you always want to know what structure you are in so you can trade in between those points. So prime example, what I mean by that is we know that this is our 4 hour swing structure. This is our swing high. This is our swing low. So that means as long as price does not break between these two spots, this break below the swing low or break above the swing high, I'm still within this 4 hour structure. So I know subconsciously that all this is a pullback. Now, when does this pullback stop? I don't know. I have ways of gauging where I would like the market to go before it either continues or before it breaks structure, but neither here or there, this is a pullback. So what I can do while price is pulling back is I can trade within this range. So some people ask, well, how do I know that it's pulling back? Remember, you have major structure and you have minor structure. Once price fails to make a new low, this now becomes, because price goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. This now becomes what we call in smart money, a change of character. Why? Because price failed to make a new low. Once I have a change of character, in my mind, that is free game to literally take these buys, keep buying up until until the market shows me that, okay, I either want to keep going up or keep going down. So as long as the market keeps making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, I'm still going to be in minor structure buys, if that makes sense. So if price doesn't break below this swing low, guess what? I'm going for buys. If price gets to this swing high and rejects it, guess what? I'm going for sells, so on and so forth. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. But like I said, when price fails to make a new low, this is a change of character. Price goes up, creates a new high, comes back down, retests, and then goes ahead and does its thing. Right? Price comes down, boom, fails to break this previous low, goes back up and does this thing. Price makes a new high, boom, comes back down, fails to break this previous low, and now it's doing its thing. More than likely, price is going to continue going up. Now, that's neither here or there, because if price decides that it wants to break this low, then there's a potential of the market coming down, retesting, and then coming down to aim for these lows right here. Major structure lows, right? So that is an indicator that I use to kind of help me with structure. Structure is extremely important, especially when it comes to trading. Since now I'm only focusing on really solely one pair, the structure that I'm going to be focusing on the most is 4-hour structure and 1-hour structure. So 4-hour structure, major swing points, and as you can see, we're still in this range. 1-hour structure, minor swing points, and as you can see, we are still trading within the 4-hour range, but we're making lower lows and lower highs on minor structure. So like I said, until price breaks below this low, my bias is still bullish. Until price breaks above this high, overall, I'm still looking. When the price gets to this area, I will still be looking for sells unless price decides that it wants to break above this high. Now, if price breaks above this high, all I'm going to wait for is a break, retest, and then a continuation to aim for the swing high. So hopefully that makes some sense. All right, so just to reiterate, let me go ahead and erase everything over again. Go back to the daily. Put it all in there. So on the daily, I get my 4-hour structure. This is up in the air. Go down to the 1-hour. Oh, excuse me, the 4-hour. I'm tripping. I have my swing points, right? I got my swing high. Got my swing low. As long as price does not break below this low and break above this high, all this is considered is a pullback. Now I have my minor structure. Make this a different color. Have a minor structure inside there. And I get my minor structure on the 4-hour. Right? So as long as price does not break my swing, I'm good. My swings, I'm good. I'm just trading in between the range. Trading in between my range. This is the range that I'm trading in between. I'll have another video on how I actually know or can project when price is about to begin making that turn, and it's at a discounted price in regards to smart money. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully the indicator can help somebody. Yeah. No intro, no outro, just straight fire.